Okay, here we go. Let's do another lesson. So today I want to teach you this idea of working large to small. It's a guiding principle whenever you're doing art. And so to help us focus on this principle, I've picked a sunset for today's picture. And with this sunset, we've got just colors changing in the sky. We've got colors reflecting off the water. But because they're clouds and water ripples, they don't have to be precise. We don't have to worry about spending too much time getting the drawing exactly right. So let's just start attacking the picture, right? So it's a sunset. What do we need in a sunset? First thing we need is yellow. We need yellow. All right, we got some yellow. Let's get some oranges in here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just building up the tones I'm going to need. And we'll add details later. So this is the big part. We work big to small, large to small. So what's the biggest thing? The sky. So let's just quickly fill out the sky. All right, let's use our fingers. Let's do some blending. Let's cover the paper. All right. Now, let's see. Let's get some bluer blues in there. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. And if it's in the sky, it's got to be in the water. All right. All right, working large to small, we are done with our first step. We've done the large stuff. Now we get to have fun and start building up the picture. Let's start building this up. So let's say we want some clouds. You know what? Before we get too far into it, let's just draw that horizon line in so we know where it is. Let's just say our horizon line is right around there. There we go. All right. Let's build up some color in this sunset here. Okay. I don't know if you can know this, but I'm holding the chalk sideways to getting really fine details. The farther away I go, I want my lines really thin and flat. And as we come forward, I'm starting to twist the chalk a little bit to get a little more action on it. All right. Let's get some oranges in there. I need more orange in that sky. Let's see, I've got a nice bright orange here. Where can that go? Yeah, right around here. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. All right. Got some orange in there. about some dark orange? How about some dark orange? Let's see. Let's get some. Let's color the sky in a little bit. All right, that's looking like a sunset. Now, I said earlier that what makes a sunset easy is you don't have to worry about drawing accuracy. But what you do have to worry about is making sure that the colors make sense. You can't have yellow next to a dark purple, next to an orange, next to a red, and then go back to blue. You have to observe. Make sure you put your time in whenever there's a beautiful sunset. Spend the time to really just observe how the colors fade from one to the other. See which colors are next to each other. And what you'll do is you'll start to pick up on which colors belong next to each other, and more importantly, which ones don't. And it's just one of those things that'll help you make better drawings. It'll help you make more believable and beautiful art. People will be able to tell that you've observed carefully and done your homework. Okay, let's blend that out a little bit. Okay, so my colors are represented. So now I've got most of the colors that I want in this picture on there. Now I want to put some details in. Now, what details do you have in the sky? I can only think of one: clouds. So let's put some clouds in. Little fluffy clouds. And then down here, where they're near the horizon, we'll keep them a little bit flatter. And up here in the rest of the part of the sky, we can make them lighter and fluffier. Now, rather than just go willy-nilly all over the place, once I put down a cloud onto my drawing, and right now I get to just kind of have at it and put them anywhere I want, but I need to take a step back and look at what makes my composition better. I think I'm going to put more clouds here on the right side. And my point is, once I get the clouds down, the next color I use, I can't just whimsically put it down wherever I want like I'm doing now, because I'll have already established the placement of the clouds. So I will need to be a little more careful and try and do it believably. So I've got these clouds. Let's put some shadows. Let's darken them up a little bit. Let's make them a little more dramatic. Let's make them a little more dramatic. That's nice. Okay, now There's sunlight in here somewhere. So let's get these dark clouds. The sunlight rakes the bottom sides of the bottom edges of the clouds. So let's put those bright, beautiful bottoms on the clouds. Yeah, right around. Right around there. Let's establish this color a little bit more in the drawing. And let's get these pink clouds, the kind that catches that sunlight. But let's not go too high. All the action should be more and more detailed as we get near the horizon. Okay, now for the fun part, let's start detailing the water. Let's make it look like water. How do we do that? How do we do that? Well, it's with ripples. Now, so far on all my ripples, I've used these bright colors because I'm working large to small. Right now, I'm still kind of considering myself in the intermediate stage. All right, so in this intermediate stage, I think it's time we transition to some dark elements and get some details in. So let's put something that'll catch our eye. Let's now pop in a really well-defined cloud here. How about a clump of clouds here? Okay, and what that means is if there's darkness up here, there's got to be the reflection down here. Yeah, there's a little bit here. How about these guys? All right. And then as we get lower and lower, they get bigger and bigger. Well, I just put some dark here, so I better put a little bit of detail up here. Okay. And let's just keep it going. Okay. Okay, got some nice details there. How about some stuff on this side? And as we get to the bottom, we'll go big again. There we go. Okay. Now, let's find that horizon line again. Where was it? Somewhere around there. Okay. Let's get a little land on this side. Let's put some land. Let's not put us out completely on the ocean. Let's have a palm tree come this way. How about that? That could be fun. Let's do a big palm tree here. Right up into the drawing. A little bit fatter on the bottom, as tall palm trees tend to be. And now let's get these palm leaves in. And what's going to make or break this picture right now, because clouds can be any shape, ripples on the water can be any shape, but your palm fronds, the leaves, if you make them cartoony, there goes the drawing. But if you can make them believably random, then we've got something. So let's, as they go up, they get heavy and bend back down. As they come down, they just go straight down. Okay, so there we go. So those are our spines for each leaf. Now we can put in the leaves. And each little thing wants to hang down, doesn't it? Give it some weight. Make it act like a real tree. How about that? How about the other side? How about this time, both sides of the leaves that hung down on that leaf, they both go down, but one's on the other side, so they might go this way and this way. How about this one? Okay, and then there's more leaves here. There's more leaves, so let's darken it up. Let's make it believable. Okay. Okay, well, we've got a tree there. Maybe we get little trees off in the distance. We make this picture look like it's got a little more depth to it. So let's put some little trees. And little trees have their own palm fronds, their own leaves. Right. Now, if we've got trees, trees have reflections. So let's put some reflections of those trees. There's a little bit of action here and there. And this big one here, that's gonna be fun. Let's do that. That's crazy. Let's Is that believable? That could almost happen, couldn't it? All right. What else do we need in here? Let's trick out this a little bit. Let's put in some highlights. Remember, we start with our tones, we start in the middle, then we go dark, now we do light, now we pop. So let's put the fun stuff in. Let's make it pop now. Let's brighten up this part of the sky here. Yeah. And if we're gonna pop it there, we gotta pop it in the water. And now I'm using the really sharp edges to get the details as we go backwards. And as we get in the front here, I can use the side of the chalk to cover more area. I kind of like how those pop. Let's go back and pop some more. Let's pop out our bright yellows. Remember we had some bright yellow here? Ooh, yeah, look at that. And let's put that in the water. There we go. And let's get some oranges in there. Get that nice orangey color. I don't like that orange. That orange is too dark. we're trying to pop, we should use a bright orange. How about this one? Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, I got my oranges in there. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Well, there we go. There's our sunset. So this is just a quick study. This is not something that we really fussed over. We didn't have to worry about the accuracy of the drawing or anything like that. This was just a chance for us to apply what we think, how we think the colors would play out if this was a real situation. And then we take a step back and we ask ourselves, is it believable? Does that look like a real thing that can happen in real life? I don't know. You be the judge. That's study number 1. We can do more of these later on. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you again next time.